Oh, Tyler is in the waiting room. He says he's here to do the MC.
Too bad.
Hannah, you want to let him in and because he'll
Okay, yeah.
just his internet's come back on. I think we have two MCs. I think that would be great.
Hmm.
Sorry, I emailed this morning to you guys, but I guess nobody opens email early in the morning.
Oh,
My internet came back on, so.
So what are we doing here? Shall I do it, or do you want to do it?
Well, I'm the designated MC, so I assume that's what the Clifton would want, but it's up to Clifton, up to Pastor Taquino.
Pastor Kino?
No, no. Today, Mr. Roja already preparing. Then I think today we can ask Mr. Roja to lead in the MC. Is that okay, Dr. Hendricks?
Oh, sure, fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna let everyone in. 6 o'clock.
Good morning, everybody. I will be your MC this morning. Dr. Hendricks has been having some issues with his internet, so he asked me to step in today and help out. He did manage to join, but hopefully he'll be able to participate. So welcome to our morning Hundok here. And to get started this morning, let's begin with a kyungbae to our true parents and our heavenly parents. So, 천지 천주인 부모님께 kyungbae. 바로. And let's start with the reading of pledge number 2 today, talking about our family becoming the center of heaven and earth. So, in Korean first. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님과 참 부모님을 모시어 전주의 대표적 가정이 되며 중심적 가정이 되어 가정에서는 효자, 국가에서는 충신, 세계에서는 성인, 전주에서는 성자의 가정의 다리를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. Number 2. Our family, the owner of Chanelguk, pledges to represent and become central to heaven and earth by attending the heavenly parent and true parents. We pledge to perfect the dutiful family way of filial sons and daughters in our family, patriots in our nation, saints in the world, and divine sons and daughters in heaven and on earth by centering on true love. Thank you very much. And for morning prayer today, let me see. I think I'd like to invite Carol Pobans to offer a morning prayer for us.
Thank you. Please join me in prayer. Our loving Heavenly Parent, our Father, Mother, God, each morning we come and offer our prayer, our desire to be inspired, to be lifted up. But yet, Father, we want to be able the ones to inspire you, Father, to lift you up and help you to feel hope that your ideal, your desire can be fulfilled. Our Heavenly Parent, as we join together this day, I pray that each one of us can examine our souls, our hearts, our minds, and really redetermine to do our very best to uphold the ways of our true parents and become the loving sons and daughters that you have longed for thousands of years. I pray that we can open our hearts this day to hear your word and to be guided by that word. We thank you so much for the gathering that we have today, and just want to offer this time, offer this gathering, offer our thoughts, offer our love to you. And we offer these things now, holding the name of our true parents in our names as blessed central families. My name, Carol Pobans. Jude.
Thank you, Carol. Beautiful prayer as always. So let's start out with a little bit of stretching this morning just to wake our bodies up a bit. So everybody, let's get some music going and start out with a big reach up to the skies. Okay, as high as you can go. Now grab your hands together at the top. So just point your index finger up like that in the middle, and then just go over to the left. Just breathe into that. Take a deep breath. And out. And then up again. And then over to the other way. Breathe in. And then just stretch back a little bit. Move back. Okay. And then come up. And then come down. As you come down, push your hands up so that they're pointing up at the ceiling like that. Okay, so just keep them up there for a minute and then turn them down. So up and then down. Then bring them to the front. Grab your hands together here and then just hold them like this and just try to pull them apart. You should feel that right through the back of your shoulders. You feel the muscles stretching there. Now bring them together in front of you and push them together like this. Just push together. And then you feel that. Okay, great. Let's do a little neck exercise. So forward and then to the side and back. Just roll your head around like a bowling ball on top of your shoulders. Just go around 3 times one direction. And then 3 times back the other way. Now, if you're sitting down on your chair, just take your legs and stick them out in front of you, and then just rotate your ankles a bit. Got to get those feet moving as well, you know. Rotate your feet around. Good. Yes. Like this. Back this way. Good. Thanks for the cue there, Clover. That's good. All right. Good. Now, just take your shoulders, lift your shoulders up, and then down, back, and then forwards, then up again, down, and back, and forwards. Okay, and then just give yourself a little shake out. The body moving. All right. All right. Everybody's awake now? Good. And I like to give myself a little face massage too. So, and the ears. Don't forget the ears. A lot of pressure points in the ears, they tell you. Okay. Okay, thank you. So let's get into our breakout rooms for today. And you know, this gratitude thing, I think it becomes a little bit boring after a while. All right, everybody's got lots of gratitude points. You start telling your gratitude points, you say, "Oh, it's the same stuff every week. You know, it's God, it's true parents, family. It's like same thing." Okay, want to give you a new challenge today, something a little different. I want you to tell each other, what are you passionate about? What gets you blood going? What gets you excited to do something? Okay, so what are you passionate about? Here's your new question for today. Okay, let's go into our breakout rooms and we'll see you back in 6 minutes.
Yes, Roger. Well, it was.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope that was a new and interesting discussion for everybody. What are you passionate about today? So I'd like to introduce Yoshiko to come up, the laureate, if she could share her passion.
Yeah. Okay. I got the Roger-san and Hiroko-san. It was a very precious, especially Roger-san taught us so many, wrestling, matching, coordinate and doing that kind of things. It was a very, very amazing. My passion is, because of my family, I'm very lucky. My husband taking care of my family very well when they are young. Unfortunately, he cannot work, but he's stay home. My husband, myself, is a completely opposite. I'm going to outside and then going to get to the money coming back. But my husband is a hard-headed person, very sincere person, never telling to speak ill of others. That is, and then very creative. So kids is very freely, heart is freely, and then always going to the camp, summertime. That kind of and then that is a very, very, giving to the joy for the creation, many things. So my kids is followed my husband. So that's why, that's why my kids was blessed, all of them. So that is a God's, I'm very lucky. So I'm very thanks to the God. So that's why I'm a matching supporter right now. So, and then, that is where I got to the grandchildren. That is, I thought is a God's joy. So that is, all family is my family. One is, under one family under God. So that's why I would like to give to that kind of joy to every families. So that's why I'm doing my mission is, at matching supporter. And then that is motivate to live for this, still remaining in my life. How much how long we can do with my husband, but try to do my best. That is my joy and also my appreciation to God. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your sharing. Actually, I like to share a little bit myself. So I think everybody knows that I'm very passionate about marriages and having good marriages and encouraging people to develop their marriages. And we've run the marriage course many times. And the last time we ran the course, we had a couple who have been together for a long time who joined the course but are not married. And as a result of that course, they started having discussions about getting married, and they eventually decided they would get married. So he proposed to her during the eclipse earlier this year. It was very romantic. And we encouraged them and supported them through that process. And so yesterday, we actually performed the marriage ceremony. So my wife and I did a blessing and marriage ceremony for them at the same time. I got qualified as a marriage celebrant, which is actually very easy to do. If you want to do it, you can do that very easily. We married them in a beautiful ceremony outside, and they are now a blessed couple. And they did the whole 40-day separation period beforehand so that they can then do the 3-day ceremony as part of their honeymoon. So very beautiful kind of way for people, and a very natural way for them actually to get blessed. So if anybody wants to find out how to do it, I'm happy to share that in the future. Okay. So let's pass it over to Dean Boyd now, a wonderful man full of heart and inspiration, and he can share our words of inspiration today.
Well, thank you very much, Roger. Good morning, everyone. Let's begin our reading. You should not make excuses anymore. Do not make the excuse that it is too hard. You should be positive. I can do it. I just have to do it. I did it. We need to make a habit of this attitude. The status of the Unification Church has soared around the world. It is different from the past. The history of civilization is the same. Many conveniences make life more comfortable and faster, save time and space, and contribute to civilization. By utilizing these to their utmost, we should teach all of humanity about true parents. We should let them know true parents have come as pioneers and have worked for the sake of humankind. Thus, they have opened Chanulguk. You all have the opportunity to become citizens of Chanulguk. Come. We have sent missionaries to many countries all over the world, but in reality, many countries still have not accepted the Family Federation or the Unification Church. Even Europe is still like that. I know that it has been difficult for members because it is where Christian culture originated, and we have received great opposition there. However, this is a new era. The Christian culture is of the past. Currently, there is no other path to the future but us. We need to teach this. The word, the principle, is important in raising a human being. Those who do not grow up with the principle will bend here and there, depending on the situation or environment, like a wavering reed. Yet those who know the principle do not waver. This is why I have stressed church innovation through the Spirit and the truth, and cultivating and educating competent individuals among our second generation. The Korean church must witness a lot and become a central nation that can send many missionaries around the world. Korea must become the source nation. In light of this, I am greatly interested in CARP and the youth movement. Chanulguk is the goal of this age in which we are living. We should become devoted children and patriots that bring forth many Chanulguk citizens. You must save your tribe and liberate humankind. The season of harvest is a good season for witnessing. We are in an era that is different from past eras. We must be innovative when it comes to witnessing methods, and you must start in gratitude and joy. It is a very joyful thing to find, I think this should be one's life, to find one life. Please pray that we can succeed in awakening our young people and reviving the church. When this happens, the whole church will be alive. Whatever I have decided and have told you will surely come true. The problem is you. In this respect, as long as I am on earth, I will directly help you. The same applies to everyone else. We must be victorious while I am on earth. Centering on true parents, we must accomplish the dream of our heavenly parent, the dream of our true parents, the dream of humankind. Centering on true parents, we must become global citizens who can move forward to develop and accomplish a new providential history. Please work hard to accomplish your strategic goals. Okay, so thank you very much to Mother for the reading this morning. So just some thoughts to share based on some of the points that Mother is sharing today. Obviously, so much there, very rich in content. So to begin, Mother starts by saying, you should not make any excuses. You should not make excuses anymore. She says, don't say it's too hard. Be positive. I can do it. I just have to do it. These are Mother's words. So when reading this, it seems to me that what Mother is sharing with us is the attitude we should have, but it's also her attitude. It's what she's saying every day. I can do it. I just have to do it. We will do it. I will do it. So when we take on this attitude, actually we're imitating Mother. Mother has carrying an incredible burden, particularly after Father's ascension. And so Mother is asking us to put ourselves out there with a trusting heart and be willing to do what is asked of us. One thing that I think is key when we do this is not to think that it is us who is doing it. That's where we become a block, that I'm doing this and I have this ability or it's because of my effort. I think the lesson to learn is that it is God who's doing it through us. That's the great realization, that actually we are co-participating with God by putting ourselves in a position to let God use us, but truly it's Heavenly Parent who is doing the work. Mother said, make a habit of this attitude. Make a habit, a constant habit. It's like waking up in the morning. Dr. Roger talked about beginning the day as we do every day with our gratitude. This becomes a habit. We think when we wake up, today I'm grateful for such and such. Yesterday I was grateful for such and such. I'm a grateful person. And as you do this, you become a grateful person. So Mother said, make a habit of this. And this is another way that we can become like Mother, a willing channel through which God can work. Another point that Mother makes in her talk is, or the words we read, is the conveniences of modern life, which I found very inspiring. Mother says these are things can help our lives, and that we should use them to the utmost. So as we try, and she said, be innovative in the way that we're witnessing. So I think that particularly those of us who are of a certain generation, we have to be in touch with these modern conveniences and make use of them in the best way possible to communicate effectively true Mother's, true Parents' message, especially to the next generation. The software tools that are out there, the social media platforms that are available, and also portraying it in a way with language and a heart that understands particularly the next generation and communicates in their terms. They are the inheritors, and through them, God's kingdom will march forward. So we need to reach them in an innovative way. Next, Mother says that the word, the principle, is the important key factor in raising a human being. And as we know, we all need to be raised up. We need to grow spiritually to maturity. Mother says that those who grow up without the principle will bend here and there, depending upon the situation or the environment, like a wavering reed. True Father always taught us to be steadfast, and he used the example of the weather. If the weather is bright and sunshiny, or if the weather is rainy and cold and dreary, you're still the same person. If you're in one situation, you are who you are. In another very different situation, you still are who you are. We don't change and waver depending upon the circumstances around us. So Mother says, learning the principle is a key to not wavering. And truthfully, if we think about it, the best way to win others is to gain their respect by being a person of integrity. We need to get to the point where in some way, at least some people want to be like us. They want to understand what it is that made you the way you are. And then we want them to come to the point where they can say, how did you do this? Why are you like that? And in this way, we can contribute to their own growth by inspiring and awakening them something that inspires them to feel, I can do this too. So one thing that one question that came to my mind when I was reading the words this morning and preparing the message was judgment, being critical of others. Should we judge those who waver and succumb to the habits or conduct that we know to be destructive to their spiritual growth or to their long-term health and happiness? Should we judge them because of this? Actually, no. We should love them and guide them indirectly through our example, and then overtly through the principle that we teach, by the spirit and the love that we share with them. So why would we say we shouldn't judge them? Because this is what True Mother does with us. If we think about ourselves, we don't. We feel often that we're wavering, that we're moving from one side to another. Mother, on the other hand, doesn't judge us. She may guide us with certain force, but she's not judging us and doesn't cut us off. So by loving others and not judging others, being patient with others, we can be like True Mother. And so along the lines of teaching the principle, Mother says this is something that she wants to stress, particularly as she educates competent people among the second generation. Mother says start with the heart of gratitude. We talked about that already this morning. We have to be grateful in the morning when we wake up. Then Mother says, what I've decided and what I've told you will surely come true. Then she says, the problem is you. So this is a pretty strong word, if we really take it to heart. So how do we feel when we hear Mother say to us, the problem is you? When we hear that, can we hear it without becoming angry? Can we hear that with a desire to understand what we need to change? Can we hear that with a mind to humble ourselves and seek God's guidance and develop and grow for the better, again, with a heart of gratitude? Can we take that as a true learning experience in the midst of feeling, oh, you're the problem? If we are like that, though, we can bring joy to True Mother. She's waiting for us to awaken, waiting for us to catch up with her. And if we do that, we will have taken on kind of a characteristic or a quality about our personality or who we are that Heavenly Parent and true parents wish us to have. In this way, Mother says we can accomplish the dream that Heavenly Parent has. So finally, then just to conclude, one thing we can say about today's reading is the problem is me, right? But also we have learned that the solution is me. And the wonderful slogan that Mother's adopted under the inspiration and guidance and support of Reverend Dunkley is that peace starts with me. So I am the solution and the one true starting point of the solution and the key to building the dream of God that Mother speaks about, Chanel. So those are my thoughts this morning. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dean Boyd, for sharing those inspirations. So the problem is me. Okay, the problem is you. So now we understand the problem is you. But the solution is me. Okay. Just kidding. So yeah, this is actually very true, of course. I need to become a much better, more capable and motivated and exemplary person myself, right? In order to lead others and to be somebody that others aspire to be, a role model. We want to be a role model for our kids so that as they're looking to develop themselves, they have somebody to aspire to. And I think we need to be a role model in the society as well. So let's go into our breakout rooms and share with each other our own thoughts and ideas about today, the reading. Thank you. I love room one. Welcome back again. We had some interesting discussions, and I would like to call on Nathaniel Nitro to share a couple of thoughts from his sharing. He had a lot to say.
Thank you. Yeah, I just actually came back from my workshop at Canada last night. We have a 2 days deep the workshop there with Master Ryan. So I was really happy to come back safe with Master Shinori Shomagari. What I've been sharing about is like we are all God's children here, trying to listen to our parent, But sometimes we are really always stubborn not to listen as children was, I think this is what I'm trying to share. And then, instead of really just plainly listen to mom and dad and, be filial and loyal to them, we always try to do our own stuff. As naughty as children can be. I think this is what our movement is really so beautiful, We have so much to offer, and that every members I could really feel we have so much potential, If we are really, try to be led and try to be, but we really have to continuously cultivate all the investment we put in, I just don't want to really share what I really shared, but we always have different leadership coming in. It's a different ways of implying their own method, But sometimes they lose what parents are really asking us to do, as plain word as it is. So sometimes we invest in something and then a new leadership comes. It's all the work that we go to certain leadership just go away, like, forgotten or just thrown away like that. I said, why don't we just continue and cultivate what's having been put into with whoever a leaders comes or things like that. Yeah. Thank you. That's all I would like to share.
Thank you. Yeah, I think we need to find a way in ourselves, in our families, and in our blessed couples to establish something that's ongoing and permanent and continues to grow all the time, right? So, irrespective of what other directions are coming, we have something that's solid and continues from one year to the next and continues to develop and grow. Thanks for sharing those ideas. So I'd like to hand it over to Pastor Takino now in the Chonshim 1 to lead us in the announcements and closing prayers.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. How was the Labor Day holiday? Everybody has a beautiful time yesterday and quality time yesterday. Okay, the September 3rd. So, and right now we have a prayer Chonshin. That we have the several different groups come to the Chonshin. This morning devotion and the evening prayer and midnight prayer. So really, that I feel the spirit of the church, what true mother are expecting. So that's very nice. So tonight with a general community group, we like to share about the blessing or Chongwongun donation or witnessing. That we can learn through the people's testimonies or through the time we pray together. We can get something from God and through Father. And this Saturday, we have the prayer breakfast. So Reverend John Jackson and the Reverend Mark Abernathy, they will be visiting. They are visiting to the New Jersey this weekend. And as you know, the true mother expecting to America. ACLC, because America ACLC is working together with Christianity. So that is, true mother said, this is a model case to the all other nations. ACLC must become model case, which means working together with Christianity. So right now we have 30 people coming, including 19 clergies, but his church space is 100. So I recommended you come to this HHC breakfast to feel right through mother say so. So please feel, experience, and help our HLC. And the Chinese Federation for World Peace, we have same day, September 7th, 6 award ceremony for filial piety, reading and art work contest. The keynote speaker is Dr. Tyler Hendricks, our elder brother, and at the Museum of Chinese in America. And we have a blessing ceremony, local blessing ceremony. Chombo family, Heavenly Tribal Messiah, or young anybody. If you have a contact, you like to share the blessing, this is a good opportunity to share in the blessing. September 21st. Any question, please contact me. Okay, today from Chonshimon, New Jersey, I would like to invite Mr. Bruce bonds as a representative prayer. Thank you. Lovely picture, you guys. Very lovely picture of the faithful. Yes. Yeah, Heavenly Parent, I'm watching this morning on this big screen and I see all the beautiful pictures of our brothers and sisters, our very faithful brothers and sisters who really want to give, who want to listen to true Father, who want to listen to true Mother. We want to assist. We want to be some of the arms of true Father and true Mother. We want to be some of the legs for true Mother and true Father. We want to take off some of the heavy weight now on true Mother's shoulder that she can't share, at least in a physical way, with her beautiful husband, whom she was so in love with. To have a loving relationship like they had is the dream. I think it's the real dream, the dream of humanity, the dream of our heavenly parents, what he wanted to see for Adam and Eve and for each one of us. So grateful that we can help true Mother while she is here, while we are here. We're in such a great position. Brothers and sisters, let's do our best. There are no excuses, and we can do a lot. Each one of us has different capabilities. Let's find the way. A lot of us here in our more later years, but I see all the soldiers. I see all the soldiers, and let's soldier on more because of the love in our hearts, because the caring in our hearts, because we don't want the young people to bend and break. And if they know more, if they know divine principle, it can give them much more power, as it has given us power to live the life I think that you originally intended, Heavenly Parent. Let's do our best. I pray in my name, Bruce Burns, blessed Central Family. Adieu.
Let's have our unison prayer together.
Our Heavenly Parent, come together in prayer, victorious, true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. It's a blessing to be living in this era with striving to build
for giving us talk to you this morning, Heavenly Parent. So grateful that we are here to even grant our beloved Mother. Parent, we thank every day that we strive to remind us we are capable, sacrificing your
blessed thing.
Our actions are not Father is commanding us very much, Heavenly
the
Parents, for
concept
this
to give people an idea
at this
of they
time of
can connect together and
that
build
here we
something,
unite
not just by
our
listening to
brothers and
others and
sisters,
following somebody
Heavenly
else's
Parents, this
teaching,
morning
but to find something that
to
they are
offer our
passionate
life
about
again to
and
you,
to
Heavenly
and
Parents,
grow that
our
Not even
parents,
you
can
know,
make a
not
difference.
just for
offer
young
our
people
heart,
that are
Whatever it is you
even,
want
you
in this
know,
area,
50
investigation
years old.
Heavenly
I
Parents,
mean, we're talking about people who are in inner cities, living in communities, living
pray
in
that you can keep Heavenly Parents promises
experiences, growing up
and the
healthy and
wisdom
informed,
to
open
our
to
best,
food,
soft best, to our
always with
staff,
ideas of knowledgeable,
hallelujah,
always different perspectives
the ideal, Heavenly
what
Parents,
we do
not
here with this
guaranteed
the
from the
kingdom of
sense of
God on earth.
school, that's
Parents, we
important.
know many people are
That's important.
ignorant, but Heavenly Parents, pray for the new generation. They have to
These
understand their
next
identity,
days are very important.
who they are, Heavenly Parents, for this
It is important to have the
world.
music ready.
Information to help. They can grow from the experience. Experience is valuable. It contributes so many things. God bless
Energy, parents can conquer wisdom.
Really find a way for us as a couple to attend. We offer this.
Thank you, everybody, for your sharing and your prayers this morning and your sincere hearts and your dedication. I pray that God will be with you and you'll feel that presence with you throughout this day and carry that with you in all of your interactions with the people around you and go forth and make a difference in this world. So God bless you all. See you tomorrow.
Thank
Can
you.
unmute.
Thank
Goodbye.
you.
Thank you, Roger. Great job, Roger.
Great job, Roger. Thank you, Roger.
Very, very.
Roger. Good job,
Thank
Roger.
you, boy. Good morning.
Have a wonderful day. Bye.
Charlotte, God bless your heart. Manuel, God bless you.
Grace, good
Bob,
morning.
God bless you. Dr. Vivian.
Joe.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Reverend Green is there.
Reverend Green, God bless you, Reverend Green.
God bless Boston.
Dr.
Bumpo,
Ward,
good to
God bless
see
you.
you.
Mrs.
Bamfo,
Ward,
God
God
bless.
bless you.
Thank
Thomas
you.
and
Thank you.
Alexa.
Hi, God bless.
Powell is in the
Dr.
house.
Bumper.
Dr. Kylie, God bless you, Dr. Kylie.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Angela is in the house.
Dr. Roger.
Thank you.
Emmanuel.
And Dr. Boyle, you all awesome people.